Connect with us across all of our socials, and you can find us on X, on Facebook, also on Instagram, and in particular on YouTube, where you can stream all of our conversations. Make sure that you never miss a beat. Well, yesterday I was glued to that media encounter from start to finish. Let me also say good morning and a very warm welcome to Sixtus Ullo, lead producer. 3FM Sunrise. Oh, see, you can prop it against the.
I've tried that. It's not
on top. There you go.
On top, eh?
On top. Have you got it right?
It's falling.
There we go. There we go.
On top. Members.
Perfect. Is it stable?
Anyways.
No movement inside. It's firm. And still resting on top. Michael Ogbodu.
Yes, my dear.
Businessman extraordinaire. At least the man on the business beat.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a businessman extraordinaire. You dispute that assertion?
Oh no, I was wondering why you didn't add.
So high.
I was wondering why you didn't add there. Or you've not reached the Esquire this one yet until.
We are now months old.
Charlie, this guy even before.
This is an old news.
Oh no, but I'm asking why it wasn't added.
And yeah, pass it. Man, this is
but
an
the kind
old
of
news.
next person that will go on after this one. The only God
it is absolutely necessary.
Oh yeah,
it is absolutely necessary. Me, you wouldn't be able to tell me no objection, my lord.
I put it to you.
I put it to you. As soon as I wake up now, the first person I see, hey, I put it to you. Overruled, sustained, all of the above jargon.
We are in it together.
We are in it together, most certainly. Gentlemen, how are we doing?
We are good.
Sixtus clearly is living his best life.
God is good.
All the time.
With his nail polish.
Huh?
Oh! I haven't seen Sixtus. What's it called? The nail one is called
nail polish.
It's called, is it pedicure? That's pedicure.
That's manicure.
Ouch.
And the pedicure is for...
Yeah, legs, yeah.
Speaking
manicure.
of which, can I say shout out to Mr. Emmanuel Cutting? You recall when it was Johnnie's birthday, he had promised some really luxurious spa experience for the birthday boy. Well, I also was part of that experience.
Faka.
You went without us?
Faka. Oh, yes.
The name of the place is Faka.
No, it's... Fakes.
Hey.
I want to say a big shout out to Fakes in East Legon, and it was a nice experience.
So
yesterday,
they gave you a treat.
Yesterday, the
and hold on, and left us out.
And then so speak for yourself.
Interessant.
Yes, I have.
Yesterday. And let's connect.
I look refreshed.
Let's do it this way, gentlemen. I do have Felicity on the line. Let's speak with her very quickly. And then I'll tell you why my experience yesterday is in tandem with what the president said yesterday about customer service. Felicity, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Helen. Please, how are you?
I am doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I am better today than yesterday.
Fantastic. What shall we expect from Mother Nature today in the capital and beyond?
Oh, okay. Thanks so much, and good morning to everyone. Currently, I'm in the middle of Abuso and it's cloudy here. It's light rain occurring. So we expect it for those close to the ocean this morning. Cloudy and then light rain. Then later in the day, we expect them to have sunny breaks. The other parts of the country, we expect it to be variably cloudy today. Temperatures will be on the warmer side. We expect it around 30, 32 over most portions. Then by late afternoon into the evening, we expect cases of rain and thunder over the northern sectors and parts of the transition zone. The state of the sea today is going to be calm. For the first time after almost 3 months, we expect it to become. So fisher folks are free to go on the ocean. However, some portions are likely to experience roughness, so they need to be careful when the tide starts picking up. For the water, late critical, but then late afternoon, those around the Afan Plains, Katekrachi, should watch out for some thunder cloud formation, possible some showers.
Certainly, Felicity, we're very grateful for that update. Do have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. What are you doing in Aboso Kang, if I can be a bit nosy? Are you buying spare parts, Felicity?
I'm coming to fix my car.
Ah, okay. Hey. It's not easy. All the best with that, Felicity. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday.
Felicity knows the market trends. Oh. She's there this early.
Physical. She went there herself. Last time I went to Bozo, can you say I should look for somebody called Snake? I was
you
looking
search,
for
you never find the
I
hole.
never found Snake. But back to customer service. Yesterday I had a good customer service experience with Farkes inside East Legon, kind courtesy of security expert Emmanuel Kuting. He was encouraging all of us to visit his spot sometime last week. So thank you for that. Yesterday the president addressed one of the questions.
Don't brush it.
Oh, Malcolm told
The
me.
video I'm seeing, even DJ Appiah-Ampofo say, what is it called?
What do you mean even?
He's an accomplice.
What do you mean even?
No wonder he was quiet over there. He
I
wasn't saying
stand
anything.
offended on behalf
Thank
of
you.
DJ Appiah.
Share. He's playing, mixing, scratching.
And you left me out. You said the name is what Faki.
Be at the right place
At the right time.
No, I'm disappointed.
At the
in you.
right place. At the
You
right
were sending the list and you left me out.
Oh, Michael.
There was nothing about
Let me
it.
land and then I'll
okay.
see what I can do for you, Sran.
And hold me.
Oh, I'll do. Why? Usru, what are you afraid of?
No, but seriously, customer service
Is everything. The question posed to the president came from the central region,
Yes.
and one journalist was asking what the plans are to enhance the tourist or tourism experience in the region. It's a hub of education, hub of tourism. And the president says, actually, you know what? It also starts with customer service. We ourselves have to make our places welcoming, make it hospitable so that people want to return. There are certain places where you don't even like driving there, but you know, once you get there, the experience is so exciting. Listen, it's worth the sacrifice. And I completely agree with them. He said, if you are the shy type, sometimes they give you a bad experience. You can't even speak up, and you still have to pay for that experience.
Exactly.
But that didn't happen at Farkes yesterday. What a nice experience.
It is when they give you bad service. And the waiter is still expecting a tip after all.
The impudence.
I'm telling you. Sometimes you go to a place and it's almost as if you are begging to give them your money.
Oh,
Do you have?
yes.
We don't have some. It's finished.
Even that one quite is okay. I went to Medina the other time to buy. The church needed a computer, so I went there at
And you didn't
about
ask
5.
Abiam.
Hold on. And Abianca is on blacklist because even
Small case, Abiam go without you. No, you
Charlie, boys are not boys anymore.
Oh.
Hey, zero loyalty. You let's go. So I got there around 5, and then I was like, oh, I want
PM.
to buy PM. They
All
were in the process of packing, and I was like, oh, I want to buy one of the computers. They said, oh, okay, they have it
in the
too,
process of packing.
both of them. And he goes like, the Yapon, and he just buy it now.
Oh.
But
I'm like,
you could see them.
They were there. Like, it's not as if they've closed the shop or they were outside. And we actually talked about the product, the price. He said, okay, it's 3,000. We said, okay, I'll buy. He said, oh, Yapon. And then I couldn't believe it.
You were shocked.
I was flabbergasted. How can and I'm wondering, is that the owner of the shop? Are they workers?
Definitely
If they are owners, are you not there to do business? If you are workers, are you not there to earn your salary? And it appears as a thing. They didn't care, and they watched me and they were indifferent.
Time as soon.
Yapon. So
I couldn't believe
come
it
back
though.
tomorrow. That's
And it's not
very-
the first time I was experiencing such a thing. I went to another place that they are doing books. They are closing their books or something like that.
So please.
One shop, one
So
man
please,
shop.
so please just
Just
find your way out.
How did we get here as a people?
You see, we keep complaining about Nigerians. Nigerian man will never chase you away.
Never.
He won't turn you away. You have come 20 minutes after closing time. He is still around. He will sell the thing to you.
He will give you somewhere to sit.
Yes.
Oga, sit down, sit down.
If he doesn't have it, he will go and look for it for you.
That just reminds me of a story a colleague told me. He said he went to Kumasi, one of the markets there. There was a sales girl there. He wanted to buy tablets, about 10 pieces. He said when he asked the lady, I was Yapon. I said, Yapon saying. I was Yapon. So she didn't sell to him. He goes to the next shop that belongs to a Nigerian trader. And the man says, oh, come and sit down, I'll attend to you. The man didn't have enough to supply the order. He gave him a chair to sit down, went to the shop that claims they have closed, took the extra from there and came to sell to him.
Of course, added his own premium and made his sales for the day.
That's all.
C'est fini.
So who lost?
It's serious. I think it's. I don't know if it's a cultural problem, but we need to fix
Have we
it.
always
Then
been
that
like this
culture-
with our hospitality?
Then that culture doesn't affect or is not affecting for case.
No, they are
See.
immune to that.
Hey,
The Oga was the one who met me at the gate.
Which one is the Oga? As in their manager also?
The madam.
Okay.
She met us at the gate.
Oh, lovely.
And nice welcome. Miss I think say be another worker for them.
Oh.
Nice reception. Beautiful smile. Oh, are you here? I was busy saying, oh, I'm waiting for you. Don't worry, don't. You come in before you start talking. Don't stand out and talk. You come inside. When I entered the place, I wanted to go back because the environment, they gave me seat. I asked which of the seats should I sit on?
Free there, yeah.
Did they turn on that massage for you?
Much needed. You know how I've been complaining about my back pains and all
neck,
of that.
back, everywhere.
And back
and broken body.
Charlie. Customer service is
top notch. I would highly recommend because there are certain places you go and
drink. We said no, we are okay. The lady said if we are not taking the drink, then we are not taking the service.
The same thing to me. They said you must drink something. What do you want? They said, do you want juice? Do you want cold water? Do you want room temperature? No,
the thing is, what Appiah wanted actually wasn't there. So.
All right. We're getting into the meat of the matter right about now. And as I mentioned...
But tilapia has done it again.
Oh, we have to get into our tilapia moment of the morning. All right. Let's get into our tilapia moment.
About things that no one wants to talk about.
Okay.
I don't know where he gets his courage from.
I see. Okay, if you're watching it on Facebook, let's check out this morning's tilapia moment. Mr. Ogbodu, what are you seeing, please?
Osono
Who are you seeing?
And memories. Osono State.
So, why is Osono wearing military gear? Is that where they typically strap the ammunition and stuff on the thighs?
Yes. It's the playbook so he's holding for me.
That's a side arm.
Side arm, okay.
What do they call it? Holster, huh?
Okay, got it. Got it.
For breaking the code, you are suspended.
Okay, and they are currently on Osono State.
Yes.
Reporting live from Osono State. And it's okay. For breaking the code, you are suspended. And there are 3 individuals. I recognize one, the one in the middle as engineer, Kwabena Japon.
Yes. The first one is Paula
Foko that I see in glasses.
The last person, the third person is Same Crap. So Paula Foko was chairman. Yes, the third person. Paula Foko was national chairman of the NPP. Kwabena Engineer
was secretary.
Was general secretary.
Yes.
And Same Krap was first or second vice chair of the party. And this was in the heat. They ran up to the 2016 general elections.
Right.
Yes. One hot afternoon, the party's neck said, these 3 people, we won't work with you again.
What was their reason?
You are suspended. And they remained suspended till the party won and till the president ended his tenure, went for a second run, and they remained suspended. I think the suspension was lifted somewhere midway the second term. And then we saw Engineer becoming... he became a bit more active again and started appearing for the party, campaigning for the party and all of that. But we never heard from Paula Foko again. We never heard from Same Krap again. Yes. So this is a 2016 playbook.
But Sixtus, for the uninitiated, what was their charge? Why were they excommunicated from Osono State?
So that was part of the controversy at the time. There were a lot of stories around it. Some said the 3 of them were not playing ball with the flag bearer at the time.
Okay.
Who went on to become President Nanado. Some said they were not playing ball with him, and so they needed to be out. Some said the flag bearer needed to have his people, run the affairs. That was when Freddie Blay took over as acting national chairman of the party and saw that election into victory for the party. Well, the analysis at the time also was that there really was nothing the acting national chairman could have done, or
the people's minds were made up.
People were already decided on what they wanted to do. Victory was going the way of the NPP anyways, which probably was one of the reasons the party's top hierarchy had the courage to do what they did. Otherwise, you won't see a party remove its national chairman. In fact, top 3 national executives of the party in an election year, a crucial election year.
Would some say that's politically suicidal?
Very, very, very. You cannot, you simply can't do that and get away with it. You know, in other jurisdictions, the fact that you removed your national chairman or national executives, or if they resign, the national executives resign, it will send a different signal to the voter.
Does it tell the voter that there's disunity, organizational skills are nil? Is that how you're going to be so flighty, can't get your affairs in order, people
your
are
house is not in
disgruntled?
order. How can you manage the nation? You see, but it appears the Ghanaian voter is a lot more forgiving than we ever think. Or the Ghanaian voter doesn't really think about a lot of the things that other voters in other jurisdictions think about. But that is also changing. You would realize that the Ghanaian voter has also become a bit more alert now than in 2016.
Absolutely.
Things that would have been forgiven in 2016, the voter will not forgive them in 2025. So I think that the Ghanaian voter has come a long way.
I agree.
And I think that no political party can misbehave. And no president can misbehave. No national leader of a party can even the constituency executives cannot misbehave.
Or if you like, misbehave and see.
Misbehave and see. Because now it appears that the voter is very alert.
That's right.
And you I'm sure have been hearing the refrain, Abi, you are misbehaving. 2004 is coming. You heard that in the past. 2004 is coming. The random conversations that you would hear from people, and this mostly would even come from the unlikeliest of places and of people, the drivers, the mates, the menial workers, the people who are up and down, you think they don't know what is happening. They are the people you hear these things from. That tells you that the Ghanaian voter has changed, or the psyche of the Ghanaian voter
have evolved,
has
and we
changed.
keep evolving.
We keep evolving.
Absolutely.
That is why now we cannot joke with Galamsey. That is why now appointees must be steady, as we put it. You can't behave the way the appointee was behaving in 2022 or 2020. You can't.
The people will simply not take it.
Will simply not take it. See, I have been in traffic and I have seen the when behind, and nobody's minding them. I have seen that.
If you knew you had to go to a meeting, you should have woken up early.
You should have woken up early. Yes. Don't come and worry. We are all late anyways. You get it? I have been in traffic. I have seen even this one being led by the moto, the dispatch ride. I have seen that. And the people were simply not minding the person. Why are you here at this time? Yeah, we are all late, so me, I should give you way. You that you are even boss. Me, if I go late, my boss will query me. You want me to give you way to? Why didn't you wake up early? So the attitude of the Ghanaian voter is changing on a daily basis. You cannot have a minister, misbehave anyhow. You can't have. That is why the Sami Jemfi and Agrada issue was so blown up, because we simply cannot tolerate certain things again. It doesn't matter that it is probably your salary you are giving out. It doesn't matter that it is your personal money that you are giving out. But don't do it in a manner that appears so insulting to the people. Well, you know where I stand on that matter. I thought that
you at the time said it was much ado about nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the time I thought that, well, we couldn't blame the young man that much, because he had gone into his car to do a transaction and some nosy paparazzi followed him, and so considering all of those things. But then that singular incident told us that the Ghanaian voter is now much more alert than ever.
Solomon Owusu was with us sometime last week, and he made an interesting assertion. He's a leading member of the Movement for Change. He keeps teasing us about Movement for Change becoming a party. I tried to pin him down on a date. He said, hey, so we watch this space quite keen. He says that a lot of Ghanaian voters are actually floating voters, and that no one party, the two big parties, NPP or NDC, can boast of having, say, 3 million, 4 million voters, like you typically hear political actors say, oh, we have 4 million voters. No, you don't. On your register, on your book, folks, maybe you have 200,000 max, 300,000 max. The people that are voting for you, they can change their minds at any point in time. Michael Ogbodu, yesterday, did you listen to the president? What did you make of that media encounter?
I think overall his delivery was commendable. I think it shows that the man really is a communicator, and to some extent, and to a lot of extent, is on top of issues. Being put before what would you call an array of journalists all across the country, berating you with questions right, left, center.
And would you say journalists? We've also evolved.
Yes.
There's nothing like a sensitive question. We'll put it to you.
Exactly.
We'll just ask you straight up.
I was very happy with at least the quality of questions that came out, especially the ones from
Give
our
it up for
colleagues here.
yourselves.
Yes.
Give it up.
No,
Give it up. Give it up. I was impressed. Highly impressed.
And I forget the gentleman's name, man. The man who asked about the conflicts.
Yes. He was knowledgeable.
Knowledgeable. His choice of words.
From the Savannah region.
Yes.
Was it the latter part?
Towards that engagement went on for quite a while.
I think it was
around
the second but
batch.
last.
Yeah, the two gentlemen. Okay, I think I saw that.
He was in white.
Yes.
I saw that.
Such a sensitive matter. And I liked how he personalized it. He was telling Mr. President that this is your town.
He says it's happening in your backyard.
Your own people.
Yeah.
That's the message he conveyed. And the president also took the question and answered it as it was supposed
and he says, I know you are not comfortable. You certainly will not be comfortable with this happening in your own backyard. At some point, I say, but I thought, listen, this is direct. This is journalism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those were hard questions. Those were sensible questions. Those were questions that people needed answers to.
Yeah.
And also the one about the state of emergency on Galamsey.
Yes.
That's a discussion we've been having on a daily basis.
That's right.
People talking about it. We have had that discussion here ourselves, but you never really had the opportunity to directly ask the president. Yesterday, we got the opportunity, and a brave soul asked that question. So I think that every single media person who was at that engagement last night did a good job. The questions were good.
Yeah.
The questions were they were relevant.
That's the point.
They were relevant.
They were relevant.
And the way they were phrased also perfect.
I think it was.
Now we know at least that the president has no intentions of becoming a supreme leader.
He said, look into my face.
But overall, I think that in the early stages, I was like, isn't this a bit too early? Because it's just about 9 months into the office. Is there enough to report on? Is there enough to give feedback on? But I think that overall, I think it turned out pretty good.
No, I'm sure after listening to the engagement, you would agree that there's more than enough.
Of course.
There's more than enough.
In
fact, I would have asked about the amendment of the Constitution and the speculations that the president would want a third term.
Do you think he hasn't, in very recent times, he's come and reiterated
I think he's been clear on that.
No, a statement was released.
Yes.
I would have wished it came from his mouth.
Okay.
And yesterday would have been a perfect time to ask him that question. Let him state that, look, I am interested in overseeing constitutional reforms, but I am not interested in taking advantage of that to take another term or seek another term.
Okay.
And that would have been powerful.
Okay.
That would have been powerful.
I think most people had accepted that statement, as it were. But I agree with you, Sixtus. Maybe a reiteration.
But did you guys also notice that a lot of the questions also bordered around the economy still?
Most definitely.
So it shows you that it's still top on the list for the average Ghanaian. And I think some of the answers the president gave were quite commendable. For me, I don't know if mixed feelings, especially his comments on the CD.
Okay.
Yeah, I of course, we all enjoyed it when the CD was appreciating. We hoped that it would have become the norm. However, at least hearing him say that the plan is to keep it within the 12 CD region because that's the true value. I think that even though it's not what we would have hoped to hear, at least it gives you the facts on the ground, and it gives you some level of predictability with the currency. At least you know that this is what you're supposed to expect from the currency in the short to medium term. And I think that at least it was also good to hear that now the plan is at least to keep the city depreciating at most by 5% year on year. So we'll see how they are able to sustain all of that. I was hoping that, well, maybe the question would have been that we'll at least keep it from depreciating at all. But, well, time will tell. We'll see how it all pans out. But at least now we are clear in our minds that the true value of the CD, according to the presidency, is at least within the 12 CD region. So we shouldn't expect...
Time check.
We won't go back to 10 Ghana.
Well, from at least what he said.
He said that the 10 Ghana was an overvaluement.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's English. And
No, it is once you've said it.
and the 16 was a devaluement. Somewhere in the middle is the real valuement.
Yeah.
If you are following, you are following me. Time check, it is some 15 minutes past the hour of 7. Let me apologize to you all for a lack of Johnny's Bite this morning. I should have mentioned that some sort of 20 minutes ago. Sorry, no Johnny's Bite today. Let's pause now for a very quick break. When we come back, we'll explore a little bit more on that media encounter that the president engaged in yesterday. And then, of course, we'll take your phone calls. It's still the best breakfast show in all of the land. Do stick with us. It is still 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's smart we love. Or your community could win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together. Because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly. Not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Are you ready?
Something big is happening in Accra. It's 3FM Afro Connect, a grand celebration of African unity, culture, and creativity in Ghana.
This September, Africa will unite to celebrate the beauty and cultural diversity of the continent right here in Accra, Ghana. The whole continent is gathering in one place at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park on Nkrumah Holiday, the 22nd of September 2025 from 9 a.m. Experience the rhythms, the art, the fashion,
and the unforgettable spirit of unity. Exhibitions, food and vendor markets, and of course the legendary 3FM Jollof Wars. This year, AfroConnect gets even bigger and better with the Osajafo Night Concert. Buy your tickets on *725*2226#. That's *725*2226# for 100 Ghana cedis. To be a vendor for this Pan-African celebration, call us on 0531 100 927 and 0532 200 927 to book your space.
Don't forget, it's happening at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, Accra, on the 22nd of September from 9 a.m.
Proudly sponsored by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
The best in the morning is on 92.7. Sunrise on
And of course, when we open up the phone lines, you can tell me if your expectations were met, if your burning questions were fully addressed by the president. Now, Sixtus, Don Ullo, still in the studio with me this morning. In about 5 or so minutes, we open up the phone lines. But did you find all of the answers from the president to be satisfactory? We talked about the delivery, the articulation, but actually the substance. Was everything that you heard to your satisfaction? I can say on my end, no. Certain answers did not meet my expectation. But what about you?
For me, it wasn't about satisfaction. It was about honesty. I think the president was honest with us. I give you the example of the state of emergency on Galamsey. Look, that issue is very politically sensitive, so much that he could have just told us any of the, usual rhymes. But he said, now is not the time to do that. We have not exhausted.
Did that not sound like a rhyme? Because he says that he's got a lot of arsenal, or a lot of tools in the toolbox to exhaust before that time. But when he was campaigning for power, that was not the rhetoric. It almost seemed as though the buck stopped with calling a state of emergency. Is it because at the time he believed that the government of the day had exhausted its toolbox, all the tools in the toolkits, and so that would be the next step? Or was that to get us, to be incensed? Because if you say you've not exhausted everything in the toolbox, is that something that you were of the opinion of in 2024? I just want to know if, it was the talk was political talk only at that time. That was they were pressing government, state of emergency.
Yes, it was election year. I don't know what the campaign knew at the time when they supported the CSO calls for a state of emergency. I don't know what the campaign knew at the time. But yes, it is fair to say that it was part of the political talk. And the assessment that would have been done at the time, all of us believe that it was time to. And the belief also came from the fact that there was too much impunity, to the extent that known individuals and companies affiliated with the government of the day were openly engaged in illegal mining. And then it became so serious that there were direct calls to the president at the time to put these people to order, call them to order. I know that some CSO persons and organizations had a petition before the IGP at the time to arrest and investigate and arrest, if possible, persons who were seen to be directly involved in illegal mining, but who were so close or affiliated to the government of the day that they were deemed untouchable. I know Martin Pebu was a signatory to one of those. Right. I know, my friend, Senanu.
Adam Senanu
was a signatory to one of them. I know either GII or CDD also did some work on that. So the calls for a state of emergency were heightened by the impunity that we saw within the period, that we thought that there was nothing else that could have been done except for us to just declare a state of emergency. But now the question has come up again, and we are hearing that we have not even exhausted the available tools or approaches. So the question of excavators.
Right.
Back then, excavators were arrested, detained, and they vanished into thin air. Till date, we can't find some of the excavators.
Right.
Back then, people were arrested, and Chinese were arrested, and they died in holding, and were cremated and buried.
Allegedly.
In holding. No, this is information from officialdom at the time.
But I mean, how else was it corroborated? With all that we heard was that
this was said in court, Helen. And as far as I am concerned, in fact, information from officialdom is deemed to be correct. I have no reason to doubt it. And this was said in court, in open court. So these are the kind of things that were happening at the time. If we could not keep excavators, they will pick excavators, and within 24 hours, they go missing, they vanish into thin air. We can't trace or track them. Now, is the story different? Are we able to pick the excavators, put them to different use, or track them to know that this excavator belongs to this person and the person is not involved in illegal mining? So we are able to trace to whoever we are supposed to arrest, then we arrest the person and deal with the person. So I think that if there are other approaches that we could use that we have not exhausted, then we should try it. Like I said, for me, it's not so much about how satisfactory the encounter was. It's about how honest it was. Whether the president was honest with the people is what I'm interested in. And I think that he was honest with the people in a lot of the issues.
So that it might not be what you want to hear.
It might not be pleasant, but it is what it is.
Okay.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, not immediately.
Not immediately. There's nothing immediately you can do about it. Yes. And another.
And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Yes, you mean 2028. And the good thing for us is that this has come 8 months into the administration.
That's right.
We still have 2 to 3 years to see whether Mr. President would be able to exhaust all the available remedies before now pulling this extreme, as he described it, extreme tool out of the box.
Right.
That's the last resort. Let's see what will happen in the course of the next 1 year. Then we can come back and ask Mr. President, you told us that we could do 1, 2, 3 before finally doing this.
Have we done 1?
Have we done 1, 2, 3? Why haven't we done it? And why haven't we done this final thing? I think it is fair to say it's good for us, the people. It's good for the media, so that the media can continue to be that check, monitor, and be sure that the president says so. 1 year down the line, has so been so? Or it was all whining, he came to whine us. Okay. And the other one about the conflict. Look, and if you are from my part of the country,
right,
you know that conflicts are, we can't even discuss it. Because if you say one, you are saying it for one person and saying it against the other person. If you say two, you are saying for one person and saying against the other person. The majority leader, Ayariga, he was caught in that web. In fact, he's been caught several times in that web. He speaks on the issue, and the side he comes from says, so you're against us, we your own people. Or when they feel that, the other side feels that he's siding with his people, then they'll say, so because they are your people, you're siding with them. Conflict is one of the most delicate issues in this country. Conflict, whether over land or over chieftaincy, is one of the most, especially for people in authority, because you have to hold yourself steady in a way that you don't offend either of the sides. You see how he answered that question? That his whole body is an amalgamation of the different parts that constitute the region.
That's right.
And so if he's fighting, then he's fighting his own body. It means his hand will be slapping his cheek.
That's right.
Because his hand is from one side, the cheek is from the other side. That was so philosophical. And that was frank. It might not be pleasant, but that is it. So do I expect him to take sides in the conflict? No. Do I expect him to say that, my father is a Gonja, so the Gonjas, as president, I will ensure that the Gonjas have an upper hand in the conflict. The Brefors can go and bend the sea. There's no sea there. Do I expect him to do that? No, I don't. I expect him to be a statesman. I expect him to say that I am Gonja, but this is about national peace, national security. And I think that is what I heard from him.
Absolutely. All right. Well, it's now time for you to also have your say. We call it community voices. I see our phone lines are already blinking. Let me plug the lines that you can call us on: 0559 242 717 or 0556 910 154. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, who's speaking, please?
Frank Domimeyo.
Domimeyo, how are we?
Oh, BBI, and now Uno Brahman, most of what to say.
Yes, so you're here.
and a idea. Can I to drink come
and come
at your phone in the way I'm ready fish. If you are not park, it's a crowd here. Taxi drivers, auto drivers, shops for beer, they are to team on the Yango Pong, Uncle Swain Shabu. In Yaba, I'm in church at my do, I shall my communication officer. But will be a channel, and I feel my deputy director of election, NDC, and also the channel of paper over. Yet the Mampanias, anybody would get my movie, no young Quanta, not just Unipacono, or Junior Giovanna, or any little chrono, that has a prayer any little. Senior would need my central for Munya Quenya, Ecusiano, and Anumere. If this is an Senen and Momu Air Cosso. No one I don't know who see yes. Any young I watch, you won't say for your Muslim, you know. Now, for Unshan and Trump and Raposhin, at that young Ghana man for the Mamu 4, I need the Befa, and your company beside a mutin beside mine. Now go for Unshaman, yes, Rano. Then you catch what the name of Papa, if you go for or that's what you know. Uncle Swa and your mind, and do one I need to know. You didn't say, if you do a film, you don't be a Ghana, up and to my Papa. Intimam Penny Empire near Bomano. That's any economy. And what is
thank you so much for your caller. Last caller, Domi Mayor says he's impressed or was impressed with the questions asked by journalists yesterday. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Helen.
Yes, who's speaking, please?
This is Agano one from Kwabenya, Domingo, Kwabenya Camp.
How's Kwabenya this morning?
Oh, no bad. The biggest constituency. We are managing. The weather is cool because we are close to the mountains every year. So
fantastic.
We are
all right, let's hear you, please.
Thank you very much for a wonderful job you are doing for Mother Ghana and Media General and 3FM and the group. Thank you. Greetings to Madin Jibre, wherever he is, and then Chairman Joe. Greetings to them. My sister, they said the voice of people is the voice of God. If this is the wish of our president, if she's impressed, then we are also impressed. But in I can't well say a Trimudenti and he can well be form for what you are saying. So our ministers, Mabu Tribune, they say president is in some ways, he's okay with them. But very soon, because if you are not performing, reshuffle will hate you, you understand? And for the first time too, I did not hear the media president, your dress is nice. They didn't go there and pamper the president in the past one, oh yes. And the president, oh yes. So I'm happy some of the questions are from us, especially your media station. I can see that you people respect with the colleagues that you ask a very serious question through some of us. So we are happy. And I know the president, if we are less than 1 year and this is how the country is going, we are okay with it. But there should be sense to the grassroots. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next caller up next. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please speak. Yes, good morning.
Mr. Bright,
Mr. Bright, Bibi Aboko.
Amen. Ninja Honorable Alaji Akondo and Honorable Peter T. Namianka now and Anope. The Excellency John Damani Mahama Papa. Share a day a being a man or no. Which may want to say, yes, or church in your ma, or go to a yes or mine Ghana at Tumpon. Your board general is for so a moko on Echo Bisa, Excellency John Damani Mahama question. We share questions on Mubisa Excellency John Damani Mahama no. The Brena da Ghana phone na Komaso. And Excellency John Damani Mahama so etu the boss, the near Momu, the Ghana for. The imparable air tendency on any vice president. Yeah, mammy, Nana Pokwajima. Say, Omonko Swam Boise, on my Ghana and Tumpon, now my Ghana and ye, MIA na Galamse fight, there. A Dagana need dear Akumasu, your best Excellency John Damani Mama. Say, often in NCO, no more dear, say, Galamse fight, obey now fighting. The Ghana phone na amaye na ye watoye
Yes, dear Darcy, thank you so much for your call. Our last caller says he was impressed with the questions being asked by journalists. Let me get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning. Ben. Happy Thursday. How you doing?
Not bad, you?
I am doing okay. Some small watching wouldn't be bad, but otherwise I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, I'm also fine. I thank God for our life this morning.
Amen.
Anyway, let me say kudos to TDC boss, Honorable Courage Makafu Nilepeku. The Tema environs are happy with what he's doing, and we thank God for his life. No attempt by some spiritual people to tarnish his image will really succeed. And I like the action he has taken. That's why he will make sure what he will let the law work. So we appreciate he's been able to what to file defamation case against those people, to render unqualified apology. Because you can't just go out there and just say anything you like because of some people just want to, sabotage the yeoman job of the man. Kudos once again, TDC boss, Courage. And also to my boss at PSC Tamaship Yard, Honorable Akwesi Mensah. He's really also doing a yeoman job. Let me applaud the president, and I like the way the president answered the questions. We are okay with him, and I want this thing to be repeated each and every 6 months, because we know that from the things the president are doing, you see that what he really has the experience. That is why normally they say, "Oh, experience is the best teacher." We are so much very happy for the way he's handling things, and I know for sure that Helen, this Galamsey menace, we will one day overcome this menace. And I like the way he reacts to things. It's all about just patience. Let's be patient, especially with the party folks. You see, there's more time. Let's be patient. And those that have made up their mind that they will support those that have appointments, I'll continue to say, we have what? Morning, afternoon, evening, and at times at the dawn. Someone will be appointed in the morning, someone appointment will come in the afternoon, some also in the evening, some also at the dawn. So let's all be patient. I believe that the president wants to set a good legacy that the NDC will remain in power for 16, 20 to 32 years, because we have the country at us. Whenever the NDC is in power, you see good governance.
Thank you,
so please, let's be patient and wait. Ours is on the way coming. Have a good morning.
Have a blessed morning, Eben. Next caller up next. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Odopa.
What do you want to say?
Aziz is the Domi.
Aziz, how is Domi this morning?
Oh, Domi is fine.
All right, it's you.
Yakupo Enshra, no your Kesiansa. Yakupo Mbo, my. Oh, say they mean, Tentina me bon pie, a mamma Nenesia. And yet, better, oh, sorry, be a tres. No, for Jolly. No, see, what the Ghana, a human head at their bow, same for your Ghana. Over so many years,
Amen.
Mpacho enra mamembo me mampene mamembo na baso yakopo endi ka enhira no cause edna no asem o kan ye no wo bisa no question na odi ba no a nti mamempo tema nimempo tia TDC boss Karis yakopo enhira papa no pa ena lawyer Zuma dan krofo we ombembo tema no dem habo ho no ombembo ho na fine because ye nim the SC before nti mamemko de mampene aka no o de ye bisa say o mampene the yebisa no question every no to me ya no because they start 8 years na abetchim no won say bi mu no on be just na ma we say na this almost 20,000 and so on bet mama central for aba na be meti om na om be plan trade at some but ye man pin the problem wo no waka kire ye the be ye no waka kire ye the new face problem be you yes no wa ma ga na e hu ye ko so mo pin me salutu papa na no say eradi I didn't know papa we cry ya plenty papa we black 2016 on the partner the papa one who say Yakupo Nshira no pa angese e wo do me chao me nte uti me that nyame nshira.
Yes, you das nyame nshira. Let me get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Fine morning.
Yes, who's speaking please? Where are you calling us from?
Madam Yele, Ninungwa.
Ninungwa, I hope you're well.
Everything's fine.
Fantastic. Let's hear you please.
Thank you. Damosi ene juma pa muye bo my Ghana
some no journalists no mu ye dwuma papa nyame hira mo pa no papa mo 3FM for nyame fam ko chiri pa nyame hira why anope ye be hira uta upe umpo ye be hira
I receive it medase
ye be hira e say edwuma mo ye ni so ye mu bi no mo ko kan ya asema ye da mo si michia onabo abulu ene onabo jo michia o nyina ene college nyina oni bibi nya jo mama kan no so abanya like one man eduma ya na etu abama aban we o but accountability is what much here 8 months we account kire ye say senya amemun ekoye na sebi enya aban bi obeba sa media and on bi for 8 years ni kwa un so be yebi na no kwa ye be select some of the journalists ye no be sia so to say we NDC ni ye select we NPP ni ye be select we ni aban papa de bia me ba radio ni so me say NPP for sabi woni diem omo fa omo support to my mama on be the opposition 40 years e say obi ya di pa so support ni pa no owia o so betumi akọ but so criticize na want to me support na we be the opposition Helen nyame nhyia obium me da
thank you so much for that call. He says that we all have to support the president even if you are on the opposing side. Let me get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Common Sense, how are we this morning?
To God be the glory.
All right,
let's hear you. Let me say good morning. Before I proceed, who is your MC or DC?
My MC or my DCE?
Yes, your constituency.
I've changed constituencies recently, so I have to find out.
Okay, let me know the constituency. Let me see if I know the MC.
Oh, I don't want to make it so loud.
You don't want us to know your constituency. But you know something, the constituency is big. You are not telling us your location. You know,
I know.
The reason why I asked this question, I'm trying to do a survey about the MCs, those who are performing and non-performance. And I want you also to do that and tell us things that your MC is doing. Because if they are not doing well, we need to let the president know. If they are doing well, we need to let the president know. On this note, I want Mr. President to know that Ganoff, Honorable Appiah-Ampofo, who is my MC, is doing very well, especially on dredges. When you go to Achimota St. John's School, they have dredged the drainage in the schools and outside the schools. When you are passing there, they have done some hoarding there. You can see those things. And down west, Nisuwa. And when you go to Ayawaso North, Honorable Awal Aruna. And so that's why I asked. Encourage McAfee in the Nekbeku. Don't be surprised. People are praising this man. He's doing very well. And the enemies also want to tarnish his image. I'm happy yesterday issue Kukubaku Limited and 3 others. Helen, Mr. President yesterday said things about Aura. And some of us, I'm happy, we need to gather evidence before sending cases to court. It happened on most time. When we go to court, we lose cases. With that, we did not prosecute the corrupt people then. But this time, we have to be very, very careful before sending cases to court. But I'm not happy about that animal corporate bargaining. The explanation. Helen, what measures will they use to measure a case that they can prosecute and a case that they will pre-bargain? So now, I'm trying all my best to get into the government space so that I can also go and steal money so that the pre-bargaining animal...
Oh, no, Mr. Helen, Common Sense.
No, Helen, they should someone to build that law. That law does not have any common sense. It means they are going to favor people. Because you cannot tell me the same law can let someone go per a case and the same law can let somebody pre-bargain. They should just pull that law. It doesn't have any common sense. What measures are they going to use? Is this a way of them, the big people in government, to just steal our money and later come and tell us that we have pre-bargain? What is pre-bargain? What animal is that? Come on, they should pull that law. Have a good morning.
Mr. Common Sense, thank you for that. He was talking about this yesterday. He says he highly disagrees with plea bargaining. Mr. Common Sense, we'll talk about this in some more detail. Let me get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Who's calling?
Good morning. Is that Helen?
Yes, Helen speaking.
Oh, Helen, bonjour. This is Dan Banana.
Oh, Uncle Darren, long time no speak. How are you?
How is Big Brother country?
Oh, he's good. Big Bro is good.
Oh, we thank God. In fact, I'm happy with the relevant question that we put to the president and the responses we got. And I also salute your co-host. Regard to the conflict management response from the president, I think it's appropriate.
Okay.
It's the people who are giving us trouble doesn't seem to see the problem they are creating for us. Health challenges, which also affect our financial budget. So, we always say kudos for our reporters, but I'm not happy with our DJ president's request for, media safety. When it comes to safety issues, our economy need protection, basic need protection, parliamentary need protection. So make sure that the safety for members of the community is very, very key. All we need to do is to go about our work appropriately with the skills required. Where there are challenges which need to be addressed, and we need to be patient instead of giving government ultimatum. There are challenges this government inherited, and we should be solution-oriented when it comes to these issues. So I say kudos to everybody. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Have a good morning as well, Uncle Dan. A few more calls, and then, of course, we can make way for some sports on Sunrise. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mama.
Yes. Bibi Aboko way. All right. Let's hear you, please. Who's speaking, by the way?
Your friend is Fanny Amanfu.
Ah, all right.
You can't share me penny back home. That was Chama Chu. And Chama for surgery. And I could judge the pro. Yankopon come home. Mamma, and no, you, man, penny beer. And I maybe came in penny beer a daytime for one man order. Now, so no, this is so. And no, I bought 10. Then put the penny, I friend man, penny, the man, mamma, not in Nassau. My answers.
Sabe, baby.
Ubi Sanoa, not that amount, Ubi Sanoa, that amount. Mamma, Yankopon Shagana. Ghana for a trap of my German mamma, ya papa. And Yankopon Shagama, over 20 points service. Mamma, none of them tell me, I'm mentioning with the assay. Papa, and then Papa Church, and no one need do. Now, the quite jealous man, the amount of members, and your friends, your software came, MPP software. Our could parliament, that's what Bobby, yeah. What didn't you some and a dad I know.
So, man, how can I
Ken.
Ah.
And from my friends, finance minister.
Okay, finance minister.
I also want to be such a better Mahako Lugunaba, Ghana. Maybe some of them. And a number of persons say, what the judgment say, what the canon, or can mean, what the cafe, or the judgment or the canon. You have a man over the choker. No money for the team, no one's a semester, and a real Ghana. And that's what actually mean in the bay, Ghana, and the baby the car for Appiah-Ampofo. My own say, we are Ghana, or we are Ghana, not this karma on the banner. That's what I'm on your case.
And that's my last caller for the morning. And he says he would have wished the president had addressed directly the issues concerning Ken Ofori. Tababilishan is here. We're getting ready for sports. Bill, good morning. How are we doing? Looking sharp as always. Let me tell you. Thank you. It's red for fire. Oja. I'm on a mission today.
You're a fire lady now, eh?
I'm a fire lady. Go firebrand. Did you listen to the president yesterday? Did you get some time to listen to some of the answers or the questions and answers at that media engagement?
I was somewhere, but yes, I was.
You
somewhere.
were where?
I can't.
We were all behind the TV set. You were somewhere.
Yes, I was somewhere. I cannot disclose where, but I was somewhere.
We're grateful for your safe return. All right, well, sports is coming up next.
Are you ready?
Something big is happening in